Yeah, I'll have to start getting ready here at like, so if I need to leave at 6:30. Yeah, I need to start getting mm, ready in about an hour.
Gotcha. Early run. How many
Yep,
more rides do you have left? Like,
that was T24 yesterday. 11?
getting close.
Yep.
Scream time step. You're gonna send that link out whenever.
What's going on, everybody? Hope you're having a great day. Today,
I don't even know.
talk about game.
No, this is I'm watching his final version, I guess. Or his updated version.
What's going on, everybody? Hope you're having a great day. Today, I'm going to listen to a keynote speech talk about the impression versus impact theory and how you may have all the tools and attributes to get a good first impression, but what are you going to do to leave that lasting impact? And I related to a verse in the Bible, 1 Samuel 16:7, that says, "For the Lord sees not as man and I think that's that you might come up and you might be a fool in sheep's clothing. You might act good, you might sound good, but are you a true genuine? How can you be a genuine? I really have been enjoying this video, depth and thanks for following. So,
Jacob, how's the Phoenix Open been? So good, I bet.
I was about to ask how the weather is there.
Of course you're gonna ask about the weather, you dad. How's the
Morning,
weather?
Dan.
It's just what you think. How's the weather? Just kidding. 54 holes played already, tourney all
Yeah.
day. Oh, you're definitely not gonna have a couple beers today. It's like not in the cards, right? Some roller dogs.
Yeah.
No roller dogs.
Roller dogs.
Have you seen that guy?
Dude, what?
Have you seen that dude?
Uh-uh.
Yeah. So I think it's Uncle Dave or Uncle something. He's a trucker.
Yeah.
Hot dogs and cervezas. Yeah.
Cervezas.
Pickle in a pouch. I got a pickle in a pouch already. Some gummy bar. Kitty kitty. You hadn't seen this guy? Oh dude, I'm about to bless you guys.
Please do.
We'll start this every stream now. All you gotta do is just look up trucker diet on Instagram. Uncle Rob.
Uncle Rob.
Mm-hmm. No Uncle Rob.
Oh, I have seen this. I have seen this guy.
Pause this, yeah.
Drinks, snacks. Let's see what Rob be snacking and drinking on. Lemonade?
Quench the thirst.
Okay.
Does body good, quenches that thirst.
Okay. What else? What do you snack on?
Oh, do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Get some gummy bears, some kitty,
Any?
some Emmy.
It's the trucker diet right here.
That's right, baby. Food stamps? I ain't no damn Puerto Rican. I pay with cash, baby.
You want a pickle in a pouch?
I got a pickle in the pouch already. Potato skins.
All right.
What you getting, fat boy? Yeah, we even go with some of this. I'll run you out of the truck. Then we'll do some peanut butter crackers. No roller dogs.
They done sold out.
Damn it. Ain't that some shit?
You want coffee?
No. That's 5 on diesel for that.
What's your...
He's a legend.
Bro, that's awesome.
That's a
I've never seen someone
you
so
gotta
upset
talk
about
fans, boy.
I've never seen someone so upset about not having roller dogs in the gas station.
He's all in on roller dogs. A peanut butter cracker. Steve on 4 years. Yeah.
I mean, that is what I think of when I think of a trucker.
Liberal sissy boy.
Yep.
Let's get on them lot lizards.
All right, I'll afraid we'll do top-down analysis.
All right.
Dear God, thank you for this day, Lord. Thank you for just what you've done, Lord, for allowing us, just giving us the opportunity to come here to the charts, hang out with these guys, Lord. We ask that we just glorify you, Lord. We give you all the glory and the honor. We ask for wisdom as we look at the charts, and we love you. In Jesus' name, amen.
Man, let's do a top down. Gold, even though we can't trade it for the most part, it's pushing back up. We've created a bottom wick on the daily, 4 hour. It's printed 4 straight green candles so far, so looks like we're getting back up into the 5,000s. Hourly, same thing. We've decided to rally back up. That's kind of what the market's been doing lately. It's once it decides to rally, it's the direction it wants to go. So I mean, 30-minute, we've got realistically, let's put sales below here. And then once we get above this level right here, we can start looking for buys again. Really anything up into this level as well if we get a pullback. Let's look at the 15. Yeah, 15 pushing up as well. We're checking out this level right here, so we'll see how we want to close up. But it's tough on gold. I mean, let me see if I can even. We're on GC. Let me go to MGC.
See what other accounts you have. Is this your highest account?
No, my other one has like $900 worth of drawdown, and I still couldn't trade on it.
Yeah, no, you won't. Your actual balance has to be above like 1,800, I think.
Gay. Well, dude, like it's above. It's got to be 2,000 because Xander has a brand new.
No,
When did that-
it's like 2,000 balance, not $2,000 worth of draw, not your maximum loss limit.
Oh, you have
Your
to have like a
balance.
true balance. So like his XFA, you can't even
No,
because
he
it's
won't
not
go back
like a
up there.
balance.
Yeah.
Well,
Hmm.
let's look at NQ. We can trade that. Um, yeah. So NQ. Let me get this back on. Same deal with gold. They've both been doing the same thing lately. We tap targets right here on the daily. 4 hours pushing up. Close with no top wick. We just created one. And we're coming back down, so we'll see. Previous hour though did close strong bearish. Looking at that level right there. And sells realistically. We've got fairly clean range coming down here. Off the hourly at least at 30. Yeah, anything below this level right here, we can look to take sales coming down, but the time frames are just kind of all over the place right now. You got the hour that just closed up strong bearish, but the 30 showing signs of rejection off this level right here, wanting to push back up. Same thing with the 15, but the 4 hour is looking bearish at the moment. The previous did close bullish with no top wick or little top wick, but with the way we were rallying, who knows? Yeah, we got
Yeah, it's just not great price action here this morning. And it's just it'll be hard to get involved, I say. Because I don't want to go counter trend, but we'll give it some time, see what it says, see what the market shows us. I mean, we could see it here. It's just in the middle of just
I know.
so much
Steady
junk.
closure.
Yeah, and it's not.
You just gotta look. You look at all these wicks.
I know.
Stuff.
And I don't like the 30 hasn't closed yet.
Yeah. Still wiki.
Hmm.
If we can get up above this range and get a pullback buys, then I'd be interested in buys.
Yeah. Yeah, because even that vantage point was 71 ticks, and so it's just like
Yeah.
it wasn't enough for what I'd be risking.
Mm-hmm. Gonna be buyer.
Grab some more water. What you got planned for this weekend?
Oh wait, is Xander in here? It's his birthday.
Oh yeah,
It's Xander's birthday.
it is his birthday, and then yours is tomorrow.
Yeah. I don't know yet, man. I know I'm gonna go hang out with the fam Saturday, eat dinner. Um,
Where you going to eat dinner?
I think Dad's gonna cook, maybe,
Okay.
or we'll go get something. Or we get Gusano's.
Chef Jefferson.
Design. I'll go eat Gusano's. Is there any? Probably watch the Hogs. They play Mississippi State. And then I'm conflicted by the Super Bowl.
Oh, I know.
I really want to boycott that BS, but I love Drake May and the Patriots. So it's like, I guess I'll watch for Drake May and not Bad Money
Yeah.
wearing a dress up there. If he wears a dress, yeah, we're doomed.
We're damned. We're gonna turn off the halftime show.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is crazy, man. Yeah, that's good.
What about you?
I think we're just chilling.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm
Finally
big.
get a weekend to relax.
Yep. I think we're maybe
That means going on a trip.
Yeah. Some guys from our class are wanting to do like a Korean barbecue place.
Mm.
So, um, I think we may do that because I've never been to one.
Dude, that sounds really good.
Like where you cook your own food.
Oh, what?
Yeah, search up Korean barbecue. It's like where there's like that, I say like grill right in front of you in a circle
And
table.
you're cooking it?
Yeah, so go to images. Yeah. And it's all you can eat. Um, Korean
You're
barbecue.
cooking it, or it just comes out on like a hot plate?
Sizzling goji is what it said.
I like
Um,
this right here.
yeah.
And so you kind of do what
So
you want with it.
this is copy image. This is what it'll look like. Well, I don't know why that's pictures from 2013, but
Hmm.
so
Let me see
like,
how it does that.
yeah. You all sit around a table and there's a like a grill right there.
That's sweet.
You make your own stuff, cook your own stuff. So, and apparently it's all you can eat. And I think
Dude,
it's
you're gonna
and
be
it's
so
not that
sad.
expensive.
That's awesome. Dude, my legs.
Do what?
You gotta let me know how it goes, because
Well,
maybe I could find one around here. Dude, my legs, man,
are cooked.
they're so toast.
Oh my gosh. I bet.
Like lower back, I just feel
Yeah, because you're yeah. Just everything.
everything, man. It feels like, dude, anyone could just kind of shove me and I'd fall over.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Luckily next week you'll be fine.
I'm just trying to get to where I'm lifting 275 like AJ, bro. That was
Yeah.
so cool on that video. 275 per rep.
Repping 270.
You're getting them up quick, dude.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Jay, you do seem to be enjoying the videos, which is good. But that boy, Caden's shoulder shrugs killed me. You just happened to be underneath the bar when he was doing those shoulder shrugs. Um,
This is the final day for Project X. Top one.
Gonna have to learn on another platform.
Yeah.
Do
I'll just
Tradeovate.
You think Tradeovate?
Yeah, that one wasn't bad. That one was pretty easy. Now getting to where I could actually trade on Tradeovate, like linking the stuff,
Yeah.
yeah.
It was a pain.
Big old pain, Korean barbecue. Dude, Fayetteville's gotta have one.
Yeah. I might go to one today.
Sushi and Korean barbecue. They do have one. Yeah, dude, I like
AJ, you want to go?
it's let me see what is this Fayetteville? I don't know if that's Fayetteville, Arkansas or Fayetteville, North Carolina. That's North Carolina. Sorry to get your hopes up.
Fayetteville, North Carolina.
No idea this was coming, but now you can $7.
See what this guy says
So
about.
this is interesting. Top Step has an entire new account. I had absolutely no idea this was coming. but now you can take the consistency path for your top step accounts. So instead of the standard path of 5 winning days, consistency rule, you can request 50% of your account balance up to $5,000, 90% split. Now, what seems like a better path, especially for newer traders, is this consistency path, where the only rules you need to satisfy is 3 days traded with a 40% consistency target. And then you can request 50% of your account balance up to $6,000. So they're actually increasing the payout cap to 6,000 from 5,000. And then obviously it's also a 90.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on the 40% 3 days traded?
Oh no, here was the one. Sorry, that's the one that you got in Fayetteville. It's
Oh, gotcha.
K-Pot. I don't know, and that's where I just have to. I want to have chat run some numbers for me.
Right.
Uh,
Because it's like, do we? I mean,
5 days of
average
150.
winners 200 to 400. But if all you need is freaking 3 trading days, and you don't have to wait for that the 5 trading days of 150 plus in between, that is kind of nice.
Yeah, I'll have it.
Run some numbers, yeah.
I'll see what chat has to say.
Do some analytics.
Where's top step dashboard?
That could be good. I mean, yeah, who knows? Straight trade 3 days, and that means you could take a payout like by Tuesday if you start trading Monday, by Tuesday night or Wednesday morning, whatever.
Yeah. Where is it?
I think it's in. They sent an email out.
New path to payout. Also, but like, where do you select that? Oh, you can once you get an XFA. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
I do. Listen. I get the frustration with the micros and the mark. That's just stupid. But I do believe we'll get those restrictions taken off.
Oh yeah.
And I like the variety that they're. I love the $90 no activation fee. Because that, dude, the more you think of it, the more you're like, okay, if I get the 90 and blow it, I still have a second chance to blow it again and still pay less than what you'd pay with the $50 150.
Yeah.
Or about the same,
100%. Okay.
Second thing so this is interesting.
Hope you're having a great day. Today I will listen to a keynote speaker talk about impression versus impact, and how you may have all the tools and attributes to the full first impression, but what are you going to do to leave that lasting impact? And I related to a verse in the Bible, 1 Samuel 16:7, that says, "For the Lord sees not as man sees. Man looks on the outward appearance, but the Lord looks on the heart." And in that last part of the verse,
Yeah, I mean it's. It depends on just how you want to trade it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like if you're like, hey, I'm just gonna be like how we normally do it. Yeah, I'd probably recommend 40% consistency rule.
But then if you go past that and you have to work it down, then you're like,
That's the only thing. Like, okay, so
I'm gonna go grab my coffee while you do some analytic work.
yeah, for me, I think I'll just stick with the standard path.
Will you?
Because you know what would make me mad is it's like, oh shoot, I forgot that I
Oh,
traded in Asian and then I took a trade in New York and now I'm
that makes your best win
$800
day.
above my consistency. I've reached 5 days of trading of
Yeah.
150 or more, but I need to get my consistency down. So I really need to, it's the same thing what you're in.
No, no, it is.
And
And
I
I've
would,
and I've made that mistake multiple times where like my consistent it was like best day total profit 400, then I forgot about it, and then the best day was like 600, and then I forgot about it again because the trading was slow, and the best day is now 900, and I'm not forgetting now, but it
yeah,
like it all it does is just push you over the consistency, and now I've like worked it down to let's see, I don't know,
yeah, I bet yesterday helped too.
yeah, dude,
That 900 real quick
yeah,
in 0 seconds.
oh
You should have
yeah,
posted about that. I don't know why you didn't.
I will like, eh, I don't know,
$900 in 0 seconds is so funny to me.
yeah,
I love it.
just a clickbait. I didn't do it. I don't think I had it on I was recording it, but so the
Even
balance
if you were, I don't even think like you didn't even get it on camera
Yeah.
because you were on other things.
It's current profit now from the new consistency. So I have $2,500 left to get to a payout. But yeah, you get stuck with this like top one, it's 20% consistency, so it's not even 40.
Absurd.
Yeah. Which maybe they change it now that tops like there's this constant competition between prop firms of like who's got the better deals, who's so I wouldn't be surprised at some point if top one moves to 40% consistency with top step, just to keep up with them, or like maybe to
Yeah.
30% or something. But
No, definitely. And so that's why I'm not a huge fan of the percentage wise, because you could get caught exactly what you're in. Up, how much is that account up? 11 grand? 14 grand, and you can't take a payout. That's just
but
that's
they'll
just
call me up to live, and I'm fixing to milk every bit of that out of there.
You sure are. But yeah, closure here, nothing, dude. We're just in the range. Nada. But
What's up, SG Lubbock? Is it SG Lubbock? Lubbock?
yeah, for Xander, your question, and then um, Jay for you, yeah, because I know you were texting us about it too, asking. Yeah, definitely just stick with the standard path, in my
I agree.
opinion.
Yeah, dude. You think you wouldn't forget, but I mean, you'll even do it with combines where you've made, your P&L's already up. You've made money in the Asian session, and you take another trade in the New York, and you
In the same trading day, yeah. But and plus that's just annoying to me is if okay, cool, you made your consistency. Market conditions change here along with like everything else. So it's just like, yeah, I don't want to be like, well, hey, because that's what was annoying about top one is I'd be like, well, I need to go get a combine or another account because I've maxed out my XFA on or instant funded on Asian session.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, cool, now I can't even trade New York session.
Glad I got it right. Will it drop? Is what you're asking. Will you talking about NQ or gold? We're rallying up right now, though.
Unfortunately, you can't even trade gold.
Yeah. NQ at the 1 hour should go down, or let's check. Yeah, another hour closed up. Nice and bearish. We made that top wick. It's showing signs of rejection off this level. And so, yeah, it could definitely come down. We're pretty overextended. We're due for a pullback. Just tough because the 30-minute and the hourly are contradicting each other right now. The 30-minute closed up bullish, and the hour, previous hour closed up bearish. So we'll see how it closes. How this hourly closes up at 8. We'll go from there.
Yeah, this hour closure should give us some more information,
Mm-hmm.
which will be good. But yeah, it's all over the place, and it's in just this chop fest,
Mm-hmm.
especially on the 15.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely not interested in buys or sells. 4 hours up. That's right. Yeah, previous closed bullish, but not much of a top wick, so it didn't leave much of a range for us to continue up. but we've already made our bottom wick, and that doesn't mean we can't continue up, obviously. So we're running into, here in the past, we've rejected right here, rejected over here. And so these previous supports can sometimes become a new resistance. So we'll see if we want to reject off that level and come down, or keep pushing up through. But
You got it right at the break. Yeah, I like that. I like that area. Closure's below. That'd be a continuation off the hour. 30-minute breakout. 30-minute care package, 15-minute breakout.
Yeah, we got that fresh support off 15, care package on the 30.
Now we just wait. But dude, I cannot stop thinking about that Korean barbecue now. I'm like, dude, I want to go get some.
Wow. Yeah, dude, you gotta let me know how that goes. That sounds.
Because I've never had it before, and so I'm curious to see.
You gotta tell them konnichiwa. If you don't, they'll still bring your food.
Especially all
Korean.
you can eat too.
Or is that Asian?
What?
I'm just trying to see if it'll work. Are you sold? Or you're sold on the playbook? We also wait for candle closures, so there's nothing we can do right now until all of these candles close at 8 o'clock. Just gives us extra confirmation. Oh, based off the 5-minute, definitely. We're also the 5. We're running into a price could reject up out of this right here, so we'll see. But seems like we're wanting to come down, especially on the hourly. You're on the other side of the ocean, trading for a few hours now. What side? You in Europe or? Oh, nice. We're out in Europe. Germany, but not a German. Where are you guys? We're in the United States. I'm in Arkansas. Das is in California.
Yep.
Germany, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, the five's tough, man. We never really trade off the five. It's always fun to kind of drop down to the lower time frames and look at it, but um, we trade off the 15, 30 minute, hour, and we let the higher time frame candles like the daily and mainly the 4 hour give us our bias as to where we're gonna move, and then go from there and find our entries off the 15 or 30 minute typically. Um, just the higher time frames, you get a better sense of direction, especially after the candles close. The lower time frame candles, they can just do this right here, where they're just chopping around. And it's tough to get entered in at the right time.
Yeah.
So that's half the battle, is just timing.
You're having enough drawdown to stand some stops.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to. I'll be around, but I'll unfortunately have to start getting ready
You're good.
here in a couple minutes. Once after this closure.
Looks like we just want to hang out in the range still.
Yep. It was looking good to come down out of it.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Yeah, it's good to start on the higher time frames and work your way down to the lower time frames for sure. Do you typically like to trade NQ or do you trade gold as well? Only NQ. Gotcha. Yeah, we've definitely been trading some NQ a lot more lately. Just gold's been just rallying, man.
Yeah.
Tough to find entries on gold, but hardcore. Man, NQ's hardcore for us.
Yeah.
Both move pretty similar though. Like our playbook and strategy works on both. So we like to just kind of trade two pairs. No more than two pairs though. I think trade more than that. You got too much going on, but
Yeah. NQ at market open is crazy. So,
shoot, NQ. Dude, we took a trade on NQ yesterday
yeah,
at
that's
8. And I don't know if you were trading at the time, but it slipped. Or it melted, I don't know how many ticks. 200 at least.
yeah,
In a
filled.
matter of like half a second. Like luckily on one of my accounts I had my take profit set. Like
Show that one, dude. That's
look at it.
0 seconds.
I don't know if you can see this. You probably can't but it's literally that duration says not 0 seconds. Right there. I had it set at 900. Just smoked it. But some people got break even. It's moving quick.
So, yeah.
Some people got screwed.
Some people get screwed. And that was me.
Yeah. It is green. We like green. Yeah, I'm gonna try to figure out how to make, because even on Nick's his live stream, his YouTube was kind of blurry.
Yeah.
You only enter 5 minutes after the opening. Like that. I used to trade like the initial balance on NQ, where it was the same thing. You wait for the opening and then, or you don't trade anything until like 5 minutes after the opening of the candle, just because of how volatile it is. It's definitely smart. Yeah, it looks like we're just closing in the range here. You know, the hourly closed up weak bullish. So really what I'm looking for now is anything below this level. We've got clean range to the left. Sales below look good, especially coming into 8:30. So see if we can get that. But until then, until we get out of this mess right here, we're gonna hold off. The first candle that overtakes, the first candle you take on the same. The first candle you take on the
I
same range.
think he's with the like outside of the range.
Oh yeah.
Depends for the most part, yes, as long as it's not too overextended. And that's just our simple like breakout play.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's when it kind of gets tricky. We were talking about that the other day. It's like, yes, we have sales below closure and buys above. So anything that closes above or below, we'll be looking for either sells or buys. But we still have to, at the 5 minute, no, it's typically a closure above on the 15, 30 or hour. But once we get that, there's some other things that kind of have to happen for us to get entered in the trade. Like we want to see a bottom or top wick before we enter. We always enter on the break of the current, or not the current, but the break of the either the high or lows. So I always have we set buy stops, buy and sell stops instead of market entering, just because we want to let the market come to us. And a lot of times you kind of get caught chasing the market if you try to do just a regular market entry. So so like let's say if we wanted to take buys here, we'd set a buy stop and then have it on the break the highs right there, and then let price come to us opposed to getting entered. I didn't grab your headphones, Jay. At least I don't think so. Could be wrong. Nice. Yeah, it's you saved yourself so much. The 1 hour looks bad to me. Yeah, the 1 hour looks like it's wanting to come back down, back into this range after that closure. But yeah, you save yourself a lot of headache not trying to chase your entries, because you can set it at a point where the probabilities of the trade going in your direction are a lot higher once it hits that point, opposed to trying to get in and watching it melt on you. Are you in buys or sells right now? You're gonna sell. Yeah, just depending on where you get entered at. It's just tough because like price could easily just reject off of this level we have, the support we have, and continue back up. How many pips? It depends on the trade. Um, man, when these candles when they used to not be 400 ticks.
Yeah.
Give me a sec. I gotta take this call.
Yeah, so even this candle right here, it's been open for 5 minutes, is already, whatever it is, 113 pips. But no, we don't really target pips. It's more based off price action. So wherever there's different levels of support, is what we target. So that does vary trade to trade, along with our stop loss too. So it truly just depends on where the nearest support or resistance is. And that's typically where we have our take profit and what we target. So sometimes it's in normal market conditions on gold, sometimes it's 30 pips, sometimes it's 70 pips. It just depends. So yeah, we do the prop firms just because it's cheapest barrier to entry, and it's great for learning when you're first starting out. So you're not having to fund $10,000 or $30,000 worth of capital to trade. You can buy access to an account that lets you have $2,000 worth of drawdown for as low as $90. So that's why we like it. Do you trade prop firms as well, or do you do live capital? Okay, you do Apex. How do you like Apex? Because we were just talking about how Apex and Upstep were the only ones that were putting restrictions on what we could trade or how much we could trade. Oh, okay. So you're still in the evaluation phase?
Sorry, that was Mr. Chris with the mold stuff in our house. He's gonna come back over and test for water.
Can you feel it when you walk since the house flooded?
No, not at all. Like all the water is gone in the floor. It's just the issue is it gets up under the cabinets, under the fridge, under the oven, and it sits there. And they just didn't treat it the right way. They didn't get a dehumidifier to suck all the moisture out, and so yeah. Um, have you been talking with SG
Yeah,
about prop trading stuff?
yeah. Uh, broken. Yeah, no, Top Step is honestly like not very restrictive, other than censoring the fact that we can't trade gold now. But up until this point, they've been good. I like that they have no restrictions um, on their XFAs, their express funded accounts. Um, so once you pass the evaluation phase, then the only restriction you have is that you need 5 winning days of $150 or more, and you'll be good to take a payout.
Mm-hmm.
So, which is not bad at all.
No,
Ton of guys have taken payouts
for sure.
with that.
Yeah, Top Step is definitely, in my opinion, the less or the least restrictive when it comes to challenges and all that. Like we've kind of got a system down to where with the challenges we risk heavier because we've built a system where we know it's profitable, um, and we have a high win percentage. So we'll try to pass those combines in 2 trades, and so we'll risk heavy on them and just take 2 winning trades. And so man, especially when the market's doing well. Lately, it's just been slow, and so it's taking a little bit longer to pass the evals. But when it's hot, we'll pass the evals in a day or two, or within that week at least, and get to the XFAs. Because in my opinion, there's no use in if you've got a profitable system and you know what you're doing. There's no use in trying to take your time with the evals. You just want to get to the XFAs as quick as possible. So.
I gotta start getting ready because I need to leave here in about 15 minutes.
All good, brother. What happened at your house? Too much rain or a broke pipe? Man, neither. Yeah. When did it happen? Last week, I believe it was last Monday. Walked downstairs before the New York session, before I started the stream, just to make some coffee. And we just had a cold front come through, so it snowed like a foot. Um, and I walked downstairs. I'm like, man, what is that sound? And the sink, it sounded like the sink was running, but nothing was going in the sink. And I was like, I immediately stepped into about an inch or two of water. I was like, oh gosh. And sure enough, like the seal up under the sink had slipped off. So whatever maintenance dude that had tightened it on, it slipped. So it wasn't a broken pipe or anything. But I mean, it was just shooting water straight into our oven, into our kitchen. Um, and it caused a bit of a mess. Luckily, we caught it quick, and so it didn't really spread too much. And then the property management company, man, that the guys they sent just didn't treat it the right way, and didn't like get all the moisture up out of the cabinets and the wood, and so we're having to deal with the mold and all that. So it's kind of been a bit of a fiasco. I don't know. Man, that looks nasty off the 15. We hadn't made a decision on where we want to go. Are you still in that cell, or were you able to get out of it? It's good, man. Keep it that way. I think less is more, and just I've tried all the indicators you can think of, man, and it's just all you do is it's just analysis paralysis. With this, you just keep it simple, because once you can create a yeah, can create a playbook, and you've got your plays dialed down, man. You don't need any crazy indicators. Just need price action. You're still in the trade, man. It could continue down, like the hourly. Now that it's made a top wick, and this previous closing week, um, yeah, I think it could definitely continue down. Um, but that's kind of why we wait for candle closures, is because sure we typically we can always predict where price is going to go, um, but it just sucks to sit in a trade for a long time and have to watch it kind of dance around. But this is our Discord right here, and we kind of have we have a free version of the Discord as well, but we have our playbook, so all of our plays are in here. So we just have like a simple breakout, our care package, continuation, fade, exhaustion play. That's it. And so that's the plays we look for. And if we don't get them, we just don't you know enter anything else. So we just like to take about 1 to 2 trades a day max, and just leaves taking 1 trade a session, 1 to 2 trades a session. Just it leaves less room for error, a lot less room for error. So even after a loss, man, we'll just call it this for the session. There's no trying to get it back. There's no FOMO. There's no revenge trading, because that's what most traders have, a profitable system. It's just they can't keep themselves from gambling, or it's just their psychology, man. So if you can just keep it to 1 or 2 trades a day with price action, I think you're bound to start making money in the markets. You enter because the previous 1 hour? Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, with how the previous hour closed, it definitely looks like it's wanting to come down here. The issue with that is wicks get filled, and so before this, candle, we still got 40 minutes left, and before this candle makes a decision, it can come all the way back up in this range, fill that wick, and then, grab liquidity up here, and then decide to come down, and it's just not worth getting stuck in that. Be right back. What time is it over there? Do y'all use the Fibbo? We don't, man. I tried it when I first started trading, but never really used it. So a lot of times you can like go to our Instagram and kind of see the trades that we've taken and how it looks once, you know, when we get entered and what we target. So let's say we were wanting to get in on a buy at the break of these highs. Our targets are always based off of, you know, the clean range looking left, how candles have formed, and just the vantage point you have. 330. Wow. It's 8:30 a.m. here. You have off today, about to leave and do something. It's nice, man. Enjoy your weekend. You gonna watch the Super Bowl? Or do y'all even care about the NFL over there? Let's see if we get out of this trade first. Yeah, man, if it's coming back down, the hourly made a top wick. See if we get out of this resistance right here. There she goes. Daily resistance almost right there. Yeah, right there. See what you're saying?
Yeah, this was the exact player that we were talking about that wanted to stay.
Mm-hmm. That 15 is just gross too.
Yeah, that 15's nasty. 30 looks good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we'll see how it wants to close up here.
Yeah, this looks good if we get a closure below here. Especially off the hourly. 4 hours coming back down. Break the low on the 4 hour. 15-minute breakout. See if we get it in the next minute. Or we'll just pull back up into the range. I'm gonna have my bus or my sell stop, excuse me, down here ready to go. Target these lows right here. But with NQ being open here, I'd keep this pretty low. It's always highly volatile around 8:30, so we're gonna need a top wick. If we make a top wick, or we just keep melting here. And and we're just gonna keep melting. So we gotta delete that. That was our vantage point that we were wanting to take sells down into, but it's a good trade, SG.
Yep. Always the risk with 930.
So here we go. Yeah, always a
Here
risk
we
with
go.
that.
Because I mean, sort of.
65 points. Let's go. Paid off, man. You're sitting in that trade for a while.
All right, I'm heading out.
All right.
See you, boys.
See you, brother. Have a good one.
Yep, y'all too.
Now you got the entire day off, SG. Heading into the weekend. Let's go. See you, man. Have a good one. I have a feeling we're just gonna rally today. Rally up. Going to skateboard and maybe tomorrow snowboard, dude. That sounds awesome. I've never been good at skateboarding, but I love to snowboard. You have some good resorts over in Germany? I'm sure you do. I want to try the setup of the second candle first. Is it the second 5 after NQ or New York Open, or is it the 15? Not much snow, really. It's never fun. Want that powder. 5 minute, gotcha. You like to buy stops? Yeah. Yeah, a little breakout. Yeah, that's crazy, man. That hour just created that grab liquidity, created that bottom wick, and it's pushing right back up. We'll see if we want to push through this level right here. Right there at 2048. Don't like it? Yeah. No, it's too. It's a little too overextended at this point. You kind of want to let price settle down. Yeah, I see what you're saying off the 5. Yeah, I'd let the 15 close, honestly. There are a lot of people on sale. Yeah, I guarantee a lot of people, um, had their sale stops or got into sales right there at the break of those lows. And if you get in and out and you're quick about it, yeah, it's a great trade down into that level. But that's why I like to scalp. Just get in and out. 15 needs to break up. Yeah, you get a 15-minute closure above here. I think we can continue heading up. MGC is rallying as well. You're in it? Off the 5 there? Gotcha. Fixing to get back up into 5,000 on gold. I'm gonna grab another coffee real quick. Hey, take it. 35 pips. Or ticks, whatever you want to call them. $140 pips, nice. Yeah, I always go with the pips on the right. This number right here. That's how I measure gold at least. Yeah, we're just too overextended on this. Now we can start looking for buys above this level and sales coming back into here. Setting a 4-hour point of interest. Yeah, it sure is right here. Right here as well. That previous support. Let's see if it's resistance now. First red small candle there. Yeah. Yeah. Right there. That was your target. It's always hindsight, man. It's all right. Be glad you. I mean, I don't think you would want to have to survive that bottom wick though on the 5. That I mean that came all the way back down. Shoot. So you got probably entered right there. That came down another 175 pips. Base up to 1 minute. That closure, yeah. The third candle didn't overtake the first candle. Gotcha. What rule are you talking about, SG? Hard to sell there. Yeah. Now we're rallying, man. I mean, we've pushed up. Shoot. See how many ticks. About 1,200 almost. Little correction, yeah. Yeah, 1 minute just could be making higher highs, higher lows. Yeah, if we get a 15 closure back below here, we can take sales coming into this level. Um, if it doesn't run without us here. Well, looks like it did. You can see a lot, but not put in practice. Yeah, that's what's tough. I think when you're looking at charts, especially when you've been doing it for a little while, you can, for the most part, predict where the market's going to go. And especially when you have a feeling it's going to go there, and it does, you're like, okay, like you just said, there would have been my target. But that mindset and I guess that feeling goes out the window when you do get into a trade. Just because once you start seeing that P&L go up and down, you don't think rationally. So that's why it's best to just, not try to chase the market, let it come to you. And if your setup presents itself, then take it. If your setup doesn't present itself, then don't take it. It's as simple as that. Easier said than done for sure, but it can be done. You just have to get out of that mindset of trying to chase the market and just let it do its thing. Just relax and have a playbook and have your setups that you look for. And when they come, take them. I've touched the stove way too many times, so you learn from it and you move on, and you don't make those mistakes again. And if you do, it's okay. Just move on from it. That's why taking one trade a session, you make that mistake, you're done with the session. Get off the charts. Less is more. So. Like I've taken 4 trades, but we've taken as a group, like in our Zoom link, we've taken 3 sessions or 3 trades all week, just because of how priced, and we didn't have, you know, have our setups, and there's nothing wrong with that. The market's not going anywhere. When it makes it that much more rewarding when the market is, moving well, and you are getting your setups and you're taking a trade every session, because we'll have weeks where we've taken. There's a week not too long ago where we took like 2 trades the entire week, and that's just part of it. But that's what keeps you in the game. That's what keeps you from blowing accounts. This is a game of surviving, and you'll have months where you take a trade every. We have weeks where we take 10 trades in the week, and you get all that money back. So the market it rewards the patient traders and the traders that wait for their setups, and they don't try to predict the market. They let it come to them. And they don't, sway one way or the other based off of how price is moving. And that's another reason why that's why we wait for candle closures, you know. There's no reason to get in or try to get into a trade while the candle's forming before it's made its decision on where it wants to go. Yeah, 30 closed right at support. We'll see if we want to fill this wick and continue up or push back down. Be right back. We can get a closure. This candle wants to close, you know, get done making this wick, come back up into the range, and close bullish here on the 15. We can look to take buys coming up into this level, looking left. So that's what I'm looking for right here. Even if it closes below the top. Yeah, so with this wick that this candle left us, and it's still closing right at support or a little bit above, as well as the hourly. With this hourly not having a top wick, we can expect that top wick to get made here, as well as the top wick on the 4-hour. And so if the 15 wants to close back up, we're not in this chop right here, so we have clean range looking left to take into these highs. So expecting those highs to get tapped, we can take buys up into it, SG. because there'd be a closure on the 15, leaving the 30-minute still open and the hourly still open to continue up. Fill that wick. Yep. You might go ahead and do that. That's another thing with waiting for closure. It takes another level of patience watching. A lot of times we'll call that move. Like I wouldn't be surprised if this breaks the highs right here and continues up into this high. But is that a part of our playbook? No. So there's nothing I can do about it. Just have to sit and wait until the 15 closes. Definitely could start coming back up now. Gold's just rallying up, man. Yeah, man. The way we trade, we never really look at the 1 and 5 minute. That could work for your system, and there's nothing wrong with that. But we keep our eye on the 15, mainly the 15. So you gotta put your trust in the 15 for sure. Don't get me wrong. We'll drop down to the 5 and be like, oh okay, see it just for fun. And sometimes the 5's good if you're in profit and we're really rallying. You can trail your take profit down through the 5. But yeah, 15. You got to go to our Instagram and just check out some of our plays that we've taken live, or you can go back in the YouTube live streams and watch watch us take some live trades, just kind of see how they play out and how we take them off the 15. For me, the 15 candle only needs to close below the previous one. Yeah. Yep. There's so many different nuances and just depends on, yeah, the 15 would be good to close below, but how does that look on the 30 and the hour? We just got to make sure all the time frames correlate before we get into a trade. Yeah, our Instagrams, all of it's in the description. Yep, it's _forward strategy. And then yeah, you already got our YouTube. So seems like you already got a good idea of what you're doing and how a lot of this works. I think you're right there. Less is more sometimes, for sure. Less is always more. In this game it is. Less is more for sure. Just we're big on base hits, man. We try to target, you know, just quick base hit, get in and out of the trade, move on. So like I said, we get this closure right here. Buys coming up into this level look good. If it wants to close up just like that, looks great. 30-minute reflipping, take it off the break of the 30 highs, break of the hour highs, 4 hour, creating the top wick, filling that wick. So if it wants to hang out right there, this looks good. See if we can get it in the next 4 minutes. Breathe. Yeah, it's not looking like we're gonna get it. She's back in the range. Yeah. Just closing back in the range like that. Mixing stuff. Yeah. Let's hear it, SG. Stay on for another 15 minutes here. Put it on the 5-minute. Three green candles, yeah, right here. Or these three green candles. Then you have one red. Yeah, right here. Taking the sell down into here. I think what you're saying is right here you grab liquidity on the 5-minute. Take a sell on the break of these lows back into this level right here. The last ones. You take the second red, yeah. Now I see what you're saying right there. Come down. For me, I would have needed a top wick. So this coming down without a top wick at any second, I could have rejected and came back up. But target 50%, yeah, I like that. You know, there's so many different plays and setups for everyone. It's can you have that and put that in the data and statistics, and can you stick to that? Can you stick to that time and time again? Because that's the issues. Everyone has a profitable system, but they just can't stick to it, and that's what keeps them um, from being profitable in the market. And you can't stray from that because the second you do, you have nothing to fall back on when stuff goes south, you know. You have something that makes the difference, your mentality, for sure. That's all it is. That's the only difference maker. You can teach a toddler how to read the market, you know. You can show, you can be like, all right, you know, the market does the same thing over and over again. It's like you come down, you make higher highs, higher lows. You can teach them that. Look right here, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Um, you can teach them supply and demand, support and resistance. You know, we got our resistance right here. Watch, you know, price comes down. It rejected here at one point. It rejected there again. It's just you see a bunch of things getting mirrored in the market. Yeah, you said it best. Your mentality is the difference. It's why majority of people can't stick with it because you know anyone can make money in the market. It's just whether or not you can keep it or not. It's a game of keeping money and surviving. It's people get greedy, people get FOMO, people, will make $1,000 in 10 seconds, and they think they can do. They're just like, wait, that was easy. I can just keep doing that, and then they start over trading and taking 100 trades a day, blowing accounts, and just it's a death spiral. See what gold's doing. Whoop. Just pushing up. It's looking like we're gonna tap the targets here before we get a chance of getting in on it. We'll see what happens here in the next 8 minutes, and I said we go ahead and call it and enjoy our weekend. It's definitely a slower week, but it's all right. We survived. We lived to see another day in the market. So nice to meet you. Take care and thank you. Nice to meet you too, SG. Hopefully, I'll see you again, man. Seriously, follow us on social media, and would love to see you around. Just enjoy talking to you today. Enjoy skateboarding.